Hi, welcome. Welcome to a new vlog. Welcome to what will be a Gus and Lexi vlog, assuming they will come out and snuggle with me so I can film them. I will try to get them in the vlog because I know you guys love them. And yeah, I just have a lot of work to do, a lot of tasks on my list, which should be fun. I'm gonna try to get more sorted out with my mailing list. I'm getting so close. And now that I'm paying for the premium version of Squarespace, I need to be using those features to link everything up and not wasting time and money. So I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna try to proofread at least 2 chapters, if not 3 or 4. I'm just feeling like that's probably going to be pushing it for a day at the house with my parents wandering through, and because I just set up camp in the family room. So my parents wandering through, my sister wandering through, the dogs coming in and out. It's a little hard to just kind of sit down and focus. So I'm going to try to knock out a lot of the smaller, more admin type tasks on my list for the week. If I can proofread, I will. If I can't, then I'll try to do a lot of class prep and stuff like that. So I'm bringing my work laptop with me. Oh, that reminds me, I need to throw my work laptop charger in my bag. I'm pretty much ready. I've got everything all set. I'm also bringing stuff to dye my hair. We're gonna do my roots. They don't look too bad on camera, but well, actually, I think I still have root powder in here, actually. Let's see if we flip to another section. I don't know. They're not that bad. You can see the blonde there. Maybe it's the lighting. Yeah, you can see the bit of blonde and silver coming in. It's at the point where I feel like I can still kind of hide it on camera, but I can see it. And it's driving me crazy. So Mom said she would help me tonight. But yeah, it should be a good day, hopefully, with getting a lot of stuff done. I think that's about it. I think that's where we're at. I need to get going anyway. It's 11 o'clock. I'm getting on the road really late. I will take you all with me. We will go see the dogs. We'll stop at Starbucks first because that's what we do on Wednesdays. And yeah, let's get going. Home. It's been a good day. I am very, very tired. I have freshly dyed roots. Very happy about that. Mom helped me out. I ended up not getting a whole lot of work done. I only got 1 chapter proofread. I'm tempted to try to do 1 more chapter tonight, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think that would be wise. I didn't get any class prep done either, but I now have a functioning email sign up. I'm so happy. My mom has signed up and Tamsin has signed up. I've tested it with one of my personal email addresses. And I tested it first, saw that something still wasn't working quite how I wanted. It was just like a blank template when it got to that step. So I went in, fixed that, and then Tamsin very kindly sent me screenshots of each step. And it all looked great. And so Tamsin tested it by signing up on her phone, so I know it works on mobile, and so I know the mobile version works. And my mom signed up from my website on her laptop, so I know that works. So there's two ways you can sign up. You can either, now that's gonna go on and that'll be loud, so let's walk over here where it'll be a little bit quieter. So you can either go to the website, and once you're on the website, once you've scrolled down any page about 50%, a box will pop up prompting you to sign up. So that's option one. Option two, and I haven't tested this, but it should work. If you go to the link in bio on my Instagram, and I think also on my Twitter, I've got the link tree. If you go to my link tree link, there will be a link, the very top one will be to join my email/newsletter list, and that should prompt you as well. So yeah, whether you're on Instagram or on my website. So I'll try to put that link in the description box and we can see if it works. So there might be a link in the description box, but if there isn't, or for some reason that doesn't work, just hop over to my website. That link is in the description box. Instagram and Twitter are also linked down below, and then just click on the link tree link in my bio on any of those platforms and it'll be the top link. Right now my plan is only to email once a month, a monthly newsletter of just everything that's gone on that month, and then possibly throughout the month, if it's like gearing up for a book launch, I might do a separate email for like a cover reveal or launch day, that sort of thing. But I'm gonna limit the kind of separate emails outside of the newsletter email, because I'm gonna try to put as much as possible in there so that I don't have to I don't want to be sending people a million emails. I don't want people to feel like, oh gosh, Andrea's like emailing me all the time. I don't want to be that kind of business person with my email. I promise not to send you 5 million emails a week. It'll most likely be one main email a month, which will be a new habit I need to get into. And then some months there might be 1 or 2 extra emails aside from those, but that will be kept to a minimum. But yes, I'm very excited. I finally have an email list sign up link thing. It's all working on the website. I'll probably keep tweaking it a little bit, but it's there. It works. You can sign up for my email list if you want to. I just feel like my website and my and an email list are 2 things I need to be doing more, because they're the 2 things that I can control. I can't control YouTube, I can't control Instagram or Facebook or any of those other things, but I can control how I operate my website and my email list. So I do want to try to be putting more stuff on there and have it be kind of a one-stop shop. All roads will lead out from the website is the basic idea. Anyway, I'm talking nonsense now. I can't think straight. That took up most of my day, and then I managed to get 1 chapter copy or proofread. I did a little bit of tweaking on the cover. I'm playing with the colors. Today I mostly just got the email list sorted out. I was only going to do 1 step, and then I thought, well, if I do that, I may as well do the rest. And so I did, and I'm just so glad that it seems like it's working. So now I just need people to sign up. No pressure, no pressure. I don't want people signing up if they're not gonna open the emails, because that doesn't help me. It's the open rate that counts more than the number of subscribers. So if you're not into getting news via email, if you would rather get your updates on here on YouTube or on Instagram, that is totally fine. You don't have to do anything. But if you find that you check your email more often than you check social media, and you like getting emails from your favorite authors, and if I might potentially be one of those favorite authors, then I would love it if you would sign up for the email list, because I do have plans to do stuff with that, and I want to be doing more behind the scenes and like things that have inspired different sections, and share pictures from my travels, past travels, but in the future travels, you know, like location spotlights for Across the Pond, and like the Across the Pond book, and for like location spotlights for the Across the Pond series. So like a picture of somewhere that is featured in one of the books. But it's also going to be a roundup of like what I'm reading, what I'm interested in, what's going on, kind of just thoughts from the author's desk kind of a thing. So if that sounds like something that would be interesting, and if you do like receiving emails from businesses and people that you like to follow, then I would love it if you would sign up for my email list. It is finally live, and now I can move on to actually drafting the first newsletter, which I'm trying to decide. A lot of people do them at the beginning of the month and like forecast the coming month. But I kind of saw it as doing like an end of the month roundup. So I'm still trying to decide if the first one will be at the end of August or at the beginning of September. So we'll see. Let me know your thoughts. Would you rather an end of the month roundup of just everything that had happened that month, plus random things that I think to add? Or would you rather like a start of the month, here's what's coming up this month? I mean, I can include a little bit of each in both, so I don't know. Anyway, let me know what you would like to see in a newsletter if you are someone who's going to sign up for it. I'm now going to stop talking because I feel like I'm rambling. I'm going to go sit down under the ceiling fan because I'm very warm. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Hi, welcome to Thursday. It is already 20 to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's okay. It's okay. I've had therapy. I've had a Zoom call with a friend. That all went great. I've had lunch, a late lunch. I've got my coffee in my new favorite mug. This has just become my new favorite mug. I wish it was just a little bit bigger. I wish it was like 2 ounces bigger and it'd be perfect, but it's more than good enough. It's decaf, but it still makes me happy. I have all the screens out today. I've got my laptop that's connected to an external monitor. I've got my calendar on my laptop screen, an episode of the Chateau Diaries on my external monitor. I've got my work laptop here, so I'm working on that. I've got my notebook and my planner, and my phone is on its little stand. And yeah, I'm trying to get work done. So I really need to do some proofreading. I would like to do at least 2 chapters before I end for the day, but 4 was my goal. Last night, so the last time I spoke to you, I said that I wanted to do some proofreading because I'd only done 1 chapter at the house, and so I wanted to do some proofreading, but I knew I shouldn't, and so I probably wouldn't. Well, dear vlog watcher, I did it. I ended up proofreading 3 chapters while half watching, half listening to TV. Obviously, since I was proofreading, I wasn't paying that close attention, but I just had Real Housewives of Beverly Hills on in the background while I proofread 3 more chapters. So I am up to chapter 12. 12 is what I need to start with today. So I was hoping, it's on my planner, to do 12, 13, 14, and 15, which means if I could do all of that, tomorrow would be 16, 17, 18, and 19, which would then just leave 20 in the epilogue. And so even if I had to do those on the weekend, I could do those on the weekend. I'm trying not to have like 5 chapters left to do by the end of tomorrow. So I feel like if I can do at least 2 before I shut down for the day, I could potentially do 2 more tonight before bed, or it would then leave me, I could do 4 tomorrow and then have like 3 or 4 to do over the weekend. So 4 is the best case dream. 2 is what I'm hoping is realistic, but I have to do some class prep. I've already gone through my email. I had quite a few emails. We're starting to get some information about the fall. It still feels all up in the air. There's some events coming up digital. We've got a town hall coming up on Monday that I think is just going to kind of really go through all of the current COVID updates, everything that has changed, what hasn't changed, which really isn't that much. Here in Arizona, our governor has decided that, I'm trying to think of how to phrase this as politically neutral as possible. Basically, the governor has decided that the state of Arizona no longer needs any kind of mask mandate, and that at least public state-funded businesses, like my university, can't require masks or the vaccine. So individual cities around the state can't have their own thing. Individual businesses, I think private businesses can still do whatever they want. So my university no longer has any requirements for masks or vaccines or testing or anything. Everything is now strongly recommended. So we've got a lot of language that we have to change in our syllabi, which we changed all of it. Well, we added a lot last year. Now we've got to change most of that to this new language. So much fun. So we're having a town hall next week on Zoom for my department that I think is just going to go over all of this, everything the chair knows at this point, and probably hint at stuff they're still waiting for information. And then our regular start of semester convocation, we have a date for that now. So I've been putting dates in all my calendars. My syllabi are due on the 11th, so that is less than a week away. They're due a week from yesterday, which is about when I was thinking they were going to be due, so that's not a shock. But I'm going to try to get some work done on my syllabi today and tomorrow. I think I'm going to, today my plan is basically to get my canvas shells requested, because that needs to be done. And then I want to create files for my syllabi and kind of copy older syllabi from like last semester in the right formats. I'm going to stop talking. I kind of know what I need to do, so I just need to do it. So I will keep you all updated, but I'm going to stop talking for now and I'm going to get to work. 2 chapters done. I have proofread chapter 12 and chapter 13. I'm just starting chapter 14. I'm at the Christmas section of the book, because I feel like almost every book I write, actually I think every book I've written so far, or at least that I've written with the intention of publishing, I have to have a Christmas scene in every book. So I've got a winter coffee shop ambience video that's got snow falling outside on my laptop. I've got vellum up on my external monitor, and yeah, I just needed a break, so I thought I'd turn the camera on and chat to you guys for a second. Proofreading's going well. I don't think I'm going to do any proofreading tonight, so that's why I'm trying to get at least one more chapter done before I stop. I got files for the 2 syllabi I have to create. I got files created for those, and I got all the top level information edited and revised for the new semester. Next week is going to be busy though. I've got a bunch of calls I have to do. My mammogram is scheduled for next week, and I've got 2 therapy appointments next week, so next week's gonna be busy. Just again, why I'm trying to get as much of this done. But I am kind of proofing the text and proofing the formatting as I go. So I'm proofing the text on this side of vellum, so I'm just scrolling through here and proofing the text. And then when I'm done, I'll go back to chapter 1. I don't want to, or the prologue, I don't want to give anything away. So here's your little sneak peek of the prologue if you zoom in or pause or something. So I go through and just make sure that I'm happy with the lines at the top and the bottom. Make sure that nothing is like awkwardly cut off, because then I can go back over to this side and like split up 2 paragraphs or cut out some words just to make everything fit. So I go through and make sure that everything looks right on this side, because this is the print proof. I can toggle over to like what it looks like on a Kindle, but I'm less concerned about proofing that as I am. I can also look on, like, this is what I love about vellum. You can see what it looks like on an iPad. You can see on an iPhone, on Kobo, on an Android tablet, which they all kind of look the same, Kindle Fire versus a Kindle Paperwhite, and then finally what it looks like in print. I mostly focus on what it looks like in print, because when you look at it in, like, if I switch to iPad, because that's what I've got, you can also then change the font size, all the things you can change when you play with it on your own device. So like on print, mine is set to Palatino. Palatino is the font I use. But like if someone wants to read it in Georgia or Charter or Times New Roman, so I can play with all of that. Sepia, night mode. So when you do it in the tablet style, you can change all of those things. And so I don't pay attention to, I always proof it in print, because if someone's reading my books on a tablet, then they're going to change the font size, line spacing, all of that. And so where things fall on the page, like I have zero control if a paragraph or a line gets cut off awkwardly at the bottom of a page on a tablet. So I don't really proof much in any of the tablet options. I usually have the print version open while I'm proofing, so that I can just make sure that on the print version all the lines are where they need to be, and nothing is like just one line at the bottom, or have dialogue be cut off really, really awkwardly. So I'm doing that proofing while I'm proofing the text. So far, proofing the text, like I said, I've done 13 chapters plus the prologue so far. And so far, I've caught a few little things, including some things that either Pro Writing Aid somehow didn't catch or just hadn't saved. I don't know. But I am finding some like really obvious typos, so I'm glad I'm fixing those. And this is why, you know, you can't rely only on editing software like Grammarly or Pro Writing Aid or Word or Scrivener's built-in grammar and spell check. You have to do your own copy editing and your own proofreading. You've got to be looking at it yourself, or hire someone and know that you are doing a solid job on that. And just because you've hired a copy editor or you've done your own copy edit pass, that doesn't mean you don't still do a proofread pass. So this is why I always, once I put it in vellum, I do the formatting, I put all the styles in that I want, and then I read through the whole manuscript one last time. And I just make sure that everything is how it's supposed to be and there aren't any confused words. It's still important to do a final proofread, whether you've copy edited it yourself or whether you've hired a copy editor. I know you can hire a proofreader, but even if I hired a proofreader, I'd probably still do one final proofread, because as the author, it's your responsibility. I've seen this happen to authors who, you know, they're excited, it's launch day, the book comes out, and then within a couple days they're getting reports of errors and mistakes. And you know, you can tell your readers, I'm so sorry, I hired, you know, a copy editor, I thought they did their job. At the end of the day, it's our responsibility as the author. You know, I don't fault an author for that. Stuff happens. As an indie author myself, I know that. But it's like, if I can do an extra proofread or two and just know, there are still probably going to be errors. I mean, I'm reading as closely and as carefully as I possibly can. Like, I do my best to find all the mistakes. But if someone finds one, it doesn't really bother me. I'm human. I find errors in traditionally published books all the time. I usually find at least one in almost every book I read. We're human and computers aren't perfect. And sometimes with grammar stuff, it's like, it's a judgment call. So I'm not that stressed about it, but I do want to make sure that all the super obvious things are taken care of. So I'm going to proofread this last chapter and then get on with my night. I think I might end the vlog here because I'm tired and I'm struggling to put together coherent sentences. Question for the vlog. This vlog will go up on Monday, so I'm gonna be lazy. The question for the last vlog was, what was your weekly win? What was your weekend like? What did you do? Did you have fun? Was it relaxing? Was it exciting? What'd you get up to this weekend? If you are watching this on Monday, let me know. If you enjoyed this vlog, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed, all that great stuff. Sign up for my newsletter in the description box below. That would be great. And I will see you all very soon in the next vlog. Thank you very much for watching this one. Bye!